Okay, hi everyone. So we just got started today, and then the main part of the task today is Dr. Frost just practicing all the stuff we've done so far. So you can go back on the Firefly task and look at the videos from yesterday and the day before as well, which will be really helpful for the task. So we're going to go through the starter. So what I want you to do is see if you can work out the next two terms in the sequences. So these are not sorts of sequences we've looked at so far, but look at the difference between each term and that will tell you the rule. You should be able to spot it for some of them. The last one's starred because it's a little bit trickier, but I think for the first three I think you might be able to spot the pattern. So pause the video now, have a go at that, and then unpause the video when you think you've got an answer. Okay, so I'm going to go through these starter questions and we'll see the rule. So getting through this first one, so we've got 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. So there's two different ways we could do this. You could either treat it as a quadratic sequence. So okay, so it's 3, 5, 7, and then we see, okay, that's changing, but the second difference, 2, so we halve that to work out that it is 1n squared. And then we compare that to our sequence and we see that it matches. So 1n squared is 1 when n is 1. When n is 2, 1n squared is 4. So we've got our nth term for the sequence now. So it's 1n squared. And then we could just work out, okay, so this one would be 36. This one would be 49. The other thing you could do is just follow the pattern. So 9, 11, 13. Because we're only looking for the next two terms. We don't need the nth term. If you can find it, great. We can do for this one. For the others, we won't be able to though. So for this one, you could look at the difference between them. However, it would be a bit tricky to do it like that. What we could also notice is think cubic numbers. So 1 cubed is 1. 2 cubed is 8. 3 cubed, 27. 4 cubed, 5 cubed. So then we've got the pattern, so that would be 6 cubed would be this one, so I think that's 216. 7 cubed, 343 for that one. So tough spot. However, this is one that you will need to recognise, the cubic one. However, you don't need to know any of the more advanced ones of cubics, you just need to be able to recognise a sequence of cubic numbers. Okay, this next one, we can sort of see, so it's 3, difference of 6, difference of 12, difference of 24. So what you might notice, there's a couple of different ways of thinking about this. You can notice that the difference between each one is actually the term. So this one's going up by 3, because this term is 3. The next one's going up by 6, because this one's 6. Next one's going up by 12, because this one's 12. And so on. The other way you can think of it is that it's times in by 2 each time. So 96 and 192 for that one. So again, a little bit different. It's timesing rather than adding on each time. Okay, so this next one is quite a famous one. This one's called the Fibonacci sequence, and we're going to be looking at this a bit more next lesson, along with some of the others. So Fibonacci sequence. So what we do to work out the Fibonacci sequence is we add up the previous two terms. So I've got 1 and 1, they're just our starting terms, but then to get the next one, we add up 1 and 1, which gives us 2. To work out the one after that, we do 1 add 2, which gives us 3. To work out the one after that, we do 2 add 3, which gives us 5. To work out the next one, we do 3 add 5, which gives us 8. And to work out the last one, we do 5 plus 8 gives us 13. So now to work out our missing ones, we're going to do 8 plus 13, which gives us 21. And then we've got 13 plus 21, which is 34. So don't worry too much if you didn't get these. We haven't done this sort of sequence yet, but it's a good practice for when we do start to look at the next time. It's good just to practice with pattern spotting, trying to work out what the connection is between each term. Right, so the main task for today though is go on Dr. Frost and have a go at the questions. It's all stuff that we've done in the past 3 lessons, so this week, so since Easter. The videos should all still be on Firefly, so if you need any sort of recapping, go back, have a watch of them. But the bulk of the lesson will just be practicing those skills.